Good evening and welcome to the Laid Back Babe Show, episode 188. As usual, I'm joined by Ian and Barry Trotter. His new glasses.
Actually, I'm got.
How are we, boys?
All right.
Very good. Very good. Are you?
No one sees us backstage when, or not backstage, behind when all the intro is. Having a good old
Oh,
boogie.
yeah. Sure. Got to get down.
Good old boogie.
Good old boogie. What are you guys sucking off tonight? Kurt?
Me? Not a lot, to be honest. I am on the plus 3 as normal with Nevermore as normal. And then I am on the Lost Vape B60 with some Sultana and Pineapple.
Nice.
What are you on? Eon.
Sultana.
Eon. Right. So I've got Cross 3 Nano. Beside that, I've got some. No, it's not that one. Where's it gone? There it is.
Oh, that one.
Pixie Juice, Blackcurrant and Pear. Then I have my Gen 200 iTank 2 edition with some of this that I did a review for. Yes, I did a review. Check me out. Yeah, it's a Jam Roly Poly, and it's from Fluid. And that is very, very, very good. Really enjoying that. Then I've got my Cross Pro from Vape Presso.
Nice.
Which I believe is going to be available very, very soon. I saw a wholesaler.
They've dropped to the wholesalers, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. So that will be very soon. Inside of which I've got some Resalt Cherry Ice from Dispergo, which is lovely. And just two more. Spire box with some. I'm still going for it with this. La Tabaccaria Royal Navy.
I actually found that today.
You what? Sorry,
I found that today.
Did you?
I was looking for it all last week.
Now you found it.
Found it. Yeah.
Bargain. And then I got some unreal desserts, banana toffee, going on inside of this Lux XR Max. That is me, Steve-O.
I've got 10200 iTank 2 with some Aramaxi Pink Lemonade.
Pink Lemonade.
I've got my the huge.
Right on.
And that is me.
Ooh.
So, Ian, would you like to see who is watching us?
Oh, yeah. Should we run a quick thingy? Let's do it.
I would. Yeah.
Right, here we go. So early doors was Mr. Earl. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you. Then we got the lovely Jane. Good evening, Jane. Hope all is well with you, my duck.
Quack.
I sound like I'm a farmer. Then we got Mr. Loki. How are you, Loki?
Good.
Then we got Mr. Blazin. He's in there too.
Yeah.
Steve Kurt. And then we have the Vaping Snowman. Good evening, young sir. Hope all is well with you. Then we have Mr. Intense. Good evening, Mr. Intense. How are you?
Evening.
Then we have Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. How are you from Legio X? Always a pleasure. Then Metal Vape. Good evening, Metal Vape. How the devil are you? Sorry about the noises. Then we got... I don't even know what I'm talking about. Then we got the Legio X. Hello, Legio X. How are you, mate? I'm going to keep scrolling down till I see a name. There you go. Andy Oakley. Good evening, Andy. How are you? Nice to see you.
Lovely.
Then we got Jay. How are you, Jay? Odin Reviews. Nice to see you, mate. James. Hello, James. How the devil are you? And there she is. Hi. How are you? How are you, Mrs. Blazing? Then Nightbot. How you doing, Nightbot?
Nightbot.
What is up, Nightbot? Nightbot's insisting you subscribe to this channel. So if you have just stumbled across us, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We never say that. Then we've got Birdman. Birdie, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Lovely beard.
Very lovely beard.
Massive beard.
JVJ, good evening, John. How are you, mate? You ready? You ready?
Go on then. Safe.
Okay.
You never know when it's going to be the Faxi or the Ben M, do you? When I say that,
I've got that on ready.
You got the Ben M thing, right? Here we go. Hi, Ben. Evening, Ben. I'm getting near the bottom now. But I'm still checking because I think there's going to be someone. There's Julian Hamilton. Good evening, Julian. You man beast, you.
Julian.
Hope you're doing good. Andy C as well. Hello, Andy. How are you? And keep going down. Aaron. Hello, Aaron. How are you, mate? Good to see you.
We have a Grateful Aunt.
Duffy of the Deek.
Evening,
Grateful Aunt's in there as well. UKVCA. That's new.
Hello.
Boosh.
Hi. How are you? Boosh. Grateful Aunt, you said hello to, but I better highlight. There you go.
It's big.
Mick. And I am down. I can't see Mick's, but
No, I think he's the UK VC.
oh, he's the UK VC. Okay, cool. I'm with you. Also, when I think about it, pinned at the top of the chat is something that you should definitely check out. It is the petition, halt the restriction of e-liquid flavors and limited e-liquid sales to specialist shops. So the more of you that get involved with that, the better it would be for us as vapors and, harm reduction at the end of the day. Harm reduction. If we're vaping, we're not smoking.
Yes.
That's it. That's it for me. Over to Carol in the studio.
Harold.
So what are we chatting about tonight? Go on, Kurt.
Well, it would be rude,
Yes,
I
it
suppose,
would.
not to touch on the subject of the disposable ban, wouldn't it?
Probably would be. It's probably something.
Probably, seeing as we're a vape show. Might as well
We
talk
are a
about it.
vape show, and disposables are classed as a vape.
Yes, definitely. Thoughts.
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 People in chat, what do you reckon?
So how does it stand currently? It stands at the moment that there's going to be more chattering going on, and then basically it's probably going to be January next year. Is that what we're thinking?
I'm guessing it's going to be a while before they sort themselves out. I'm guessing.
Let's just have a look just to see what it's. I think it's got.
I will chuck this. It's
693 have signed it, and the next goal is 1,000. Get more.
Oh, is that for the flavors?
Yeah.
e-liquid flavors, yeah. Limit e-liquid sales to specialist shops, which is kind of.
I think we would all agree that would be good.
In my opinion, if they'd done that with disposables in the first place, it probably wouldn't have been in half the trouble we're in now.
Yeah, instead of being sold absolutely anywhere, like there's a shop in town by us that you can go in there and you can buy mobile phone covers and this, that, and the other, and also disposables.
Well, you even look at the likes of Morrison's. They had them on an end aisle. They weren't even like behind the till, behind the fag counter. It was literally on the end of an aisle.
Way too easily accessible.
Liquids and disposables.
So the ban falls anywhere from 25th of October.
Okay. Yeah.
And obviously they'll give shops a chance to get rid of stock they already have, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, for sure. I don't know. It's a bit of a shame it's had to come to this, to be honest, but I think we've all seen this coming for some time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been on the cards for a while. The ban of liquid, like flavoured liquids, would be a bit of a blow, obviously.
Yes.
And kids can still get on hold on these energy drinks that are absolutely.
Yeah.
You think how quick and easy it was for them to cause kids harm, the amount of sugar and caffeine in them. It's just the ones that were all advertising. That was it. Prime.
Prime, yeah.
they've got
Big
like
thing.
fucking ridiculous amounts in. Yet you see like school kids all going around with these. It was the end thing to try and get hold of a bottle or a can of it, and it's just Christina.
Hello.
Hello, Christina. How are you? What
You
people
well?
are saying?
Nevermore today. Nevermore.
Yeah, I actually haven't got any black best going, which is unusual.
That's a bit
Normally I quite like
strange
a
for
bit
you.
of black best. It certainly is. It certainly is. UK VCA is needed. No other organisation is supporting us all. I think it's good. I think the problem is we're all very easily, and I'm, I can put myself in this category. I've been quite lazy in the past when it comes to signing these petitions because I've always been one that's, well, it's never going to affect us.
Yeah.
We've got the NHS on our side. Everything will be fine. But I don't think you can count on anything being fine, can you?
No, you can't. Well, look at the other countries that have already banned flavors. It's
Like Australia. I mean, that's
Australia, America.
And yet you can still go out and buy bags and.
Yeah, it's true. And like Birdman says there, that is very much. Would not want to be in Australia. I do feel for you, mate. It's rubbish.
Evening, Phil.
Nope.
Hello, Phil. How are you, mate? Yeah, I mean, the problem is you could say, my view on it is, and it always has been, is that one, they should have been regulated a bit better from day one. They're too accessible for anyone, and a lot of these places don't care. And everyone's heard all this before, so I'm not going to go on about it too much.
Yeah, it's just a money maker for a lot of these, isn't it?
It is, but I've always classed them as a good transitioning tool, as long as people are educated that there are better, more affordable, and better vape experiences available. Because there is.
But if you look at it as well, like especially like the online shops, they're making more money on disposables than anything else on their online shops. And if you're making lots and lots of money, that's why they got so big so quick.
Yeah, I mean, look at what's the expo is going to be looking like next year. It's going to be
I know.
It's going to be a really small hall somewhere.
Yeah, it'll be just the Ohm Zone in a little hall.
Yeah, and places. Yeah,
down the road in the
local youth club or something. Just like we all just appear and fold out our tables and just vape. But yeah, I hope not. I hope that they'll, everyone knows this is coming. So I'm just hoping the bigger companies that used to be at Expo maybe come back to Expo and make it like it used to be. But I don't know if we've gone past that point.
I think it's gone too far for that, personally. Although the Ohm Zone is getting so much better each time, I think there's just not at the moment enough money in the e-liquid brands to be able to do it. Because if you think about the cost of Expo, like out of the Ohm Zone, what the cost of the areas are, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, because man, they charge these vendors and that to put a stall up at the Expo is absolutely ridiculous. It's in the thousands, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to keep our eye out, and we'll do everything we can to shout about it, basically, because I think that's where we've got
to be very vocal now. Like you said, we've been a bit lax in the past. Oh, it's not going to affect us. We got back in. Why am I so low down? Because my chair keeps sinking.
What are you doing down there, Kurt?
He's just going to see his hat at some point. Yeah.
We don't want to know, Phil.
Stop calling the vaping hat.
Just see a pair of glasses and a cap. Hello.
It's because I'm taller than the rest of them. I have to shrink down in my seat a bit.
That's true. CCC, how the devil are you? Not CCC, CC Coils even. Let's get it right.
CCC Oils. It's CCC Oils, isn't it?
CCC Oils. Yeah. That just sounds wrong, doesn't it? Let's not even go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll keep our ear to the ground. You guys in chat are probably, you're well clued up as we are.
You're probably more clued up than we are.
Yeah,
I try not to get too bogged down in it, to be honest.
No, as long as we, like you say, as long as we make our voices heard and everybody does and spread it about to as many people as possible.
That's it.
I think we should be good. I hope.
We can only hope.
If we get big enough. Yeah.
Very true.
Very true.
We usually clear around 2 million units of disposal each week through customs. Last week, 7 million people are stocking up.
Yeah. Jay, if you don't know, his job is logistics. So he sees a lot of disposables come through his warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, because you look at, I mean, I've said it before, you look at certain places like in Spain where you can only buy tobacco products from tobacco shops. You can't buy them apart from the odd bar and that where you're buying from a vending machine.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, why can't they do it? I mean, try and do it over here that you have to have some sort of license or.
Oh dear.
And that.
Yeah, for sure. What have I missed?
Going back to it.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it looks like Black Rose are going to be at Expo, so that's decent.
I'm not there this time.
I know.
Yeah, it is a nervous thing, but there is if it does come to that, which I hope it doesn't, there is ways around that. Slip into the DIY side of stuff, make your own juices.
Yeah, that was a little.
You think how many companies and people that are put out of business, out of jobs?
It will be, yeah. It'll be.
It's just
bad.
Yeah, that would be a massive deal. And I'm just thinking from Dispergo's point of view, and the same with a lot of other e-liquid companies. If that was a thing and we had to tinker with all our labels, that's quite a big thing to have to deal with. To be fair,
Well, how many lines have you guys got? Stupid amounts.
Yeah, a lot.
So a lot of lines to change packaging on, and then you sort of lose your individuality as well, don't you?
Yeah, because then a e-liquid bottle is going to look like a
every e-liquid bottle is going to look the same.
Yeah, there's not going to be anything different. I can't say that word.
Differential.
Differentiating. I know that word. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know what I use now. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, Black Rose are sharing a stand with Supergood apparently.
Nice,
amazing. Just do flavour shots, 60 and 120 ml, and call it food additives.
Well, that is basically what a concentrate is food flavourings.
Yeah, but then what they're going to do about nicotine shots? So if I'm right, in Australia, the whole thing where they kicked off beforehand because it was still classed as under the Poisons and whatever act, and that's why it was hard to get over, and the price of nicotine down there. If Birdie's still in chat, he might know a bit more about that. But I think it was something like that.
Yeah, it would still be hard.
But
yeah, politics. Don't know. Not my thing, Faxi. To be fair, I don't get involved with all that crap. But yeah, who knows? I can tell you they're all as bad as each other.
Yeah, they are. People are stupid enough to put that numbnuts in charge. So, yeah.
I don't know. If I'm honest, I think they're pretty much all as bad as each other. I'm
just
going to leave it there.
Yeah. Just don't get political.
So, Kurt, tell us, right? You're thinking of... We're having a little chat before the show, and Kurt's thinking of getting back into DIY a little bit.
I'm not thinking about it. Andy Oakley, who you said hello to earlier, he is my main crack dealer. he is the concentrate man. He's got a little shop called Devon Vapor down the road from me. Going back before and during sort of the TPD, I helped out in his shop on a Friday, and we called it DIY Friday because that's all we'd get in people for DIY juices. So I did get into it a little bit back then. I've been helping him out a couple of here and there, just going over and spending some time with him. And yeah, I've been thinking about it, and there's so many decent concentrates out there. It'd be rude not to try again. And it's not as difficult as it sounds, to be honest.
I mean, I've had a go in the past, but I'm just impatient. The fact that when you mix it, you've got to leave it to steep, and I'm like, I want to make it now.
The thing is to have one that's ready and one that's steeping. I think that's the trick.
Yeah, because I am a little bit impatient. If I've made something, I want to vape it now.
Yeah. But then there's ways you can sort of do that. There's like the bottle shots, which I've shown before. So like that's got that's concentrate in there, and you just add your VG, PG, and your nicotine, and then that's normally pretty much ready to vape. But yeah, it's not as hard as it sounds. I've just tried a new one. I've been given a new one to try. Spotted Dick and Custard is the newest from the Alchemist cupboard.
Andy mentioned about that. It sounds really nice.
Yeah, Andy made me up a little bottle. I've even gone back to old school. I've got 50/50 6 mg. So on freebase. It's really nice. Really nice. As long as there's so many forums as well for it. There's the amount of recipes out there is amazing.
Yeah,
thousands of them. And as long as you can get your head around all the measurements and stuff, it's easy.
Yeah.
And like you say, a lot of them give you exactly step by step the recipe. So it's like many mil of this, so much mil of this, different concentrates, and then add this much VG, this much PG, this much nicotine to make it 3 milligram or whatever you're doing. And then just leave it steep. Some of them are 2 week steep times. Again, it all just depends on the.
Is it like custard? Seems with like cream or custard and that, it's a little bit longer. You got to wait. Whereas
custards are normally a little bit longer. The best man to tell you that would probably be Legio X because his custards are amazing. So
they are damn good.
He would know what the sort of steep time on a custard would be. Like I say, I've not done it for a long time. I've literally, it's only since Friday I was like, yeah, definitely going to do it. Yeah, there's loads of e-liquid out there as well.
ELR, I think, is the one I've used in the past.
Yeah,
there is.
And if Andy Oakley's still in the chat, he'll be able to tell you a couple of the forums to get
back into it, as I've still got. Look at that for me.
Get it used up. But if you think about it as well, like cost wise, if you've got cost wise for the concentrates, is anything from like $7.99 up.
Yeah,
but depending on the flavor, like a 30 ml bottle of concentrate can make you 150, maybe a bit more of e-liquid.
Yeah, there we go, Joe.
So,
yeah, it's a very cost-effective way of doing it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Not everyone's going to be into it, but it's just flavors interest me. I was a chef for 16 years, so Barry will be able to tell you. He's in the chat now.
Hello, Barry.
We've just been talking about the mixing and. I've been talking about Spotted Dick.
Scott,
Mr. Wood.
Hello, Scott.
Yes, it is not for everyone, but if you're interested in flavors and stuff, it's always.
I think if you've got, if you've got the patience to do it, and like I said, there's plenty of forums and sites you can go on to get you going and that. Once you've had a little dabble and you know what you're doing, then you can tailor a juice down to what you want rather than.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. I know there's sites that you could like Drip Labs that you can do that. You just make the recipe you want, and then they send it out to you. You can then revise it, and then you can put it for general sale. But there's nothing. I find it quite therapeutic, or I always did. The same as like building, building coils and stuff. Doing a build in a drip or whatever. I find that very therapeutic. It's
I think you just like the feel of VG on your hands as well, don't you?
But when I first tried to get into during lockdown, the DIY, and I bought myself the scales, and I got the standard. But then I think it was from Hobbycraft. It was like these little bottles like that. So I filled one full of VG and one, so it was just easier to put into the bottle like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was the one time I think I squeezed the end of the bottle too much, and 3/4 of a bottle of
there we go.
BG went. like that, and
I bet.
scales went.
There we go.
Like that,
There's
so-
ELR, e-liquid recipes, over 140k
40K
recipes, and ATF.
All the flavors. Yeah. Decent vaping community. Yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot out there.
Loads.
There is a lot out there.
Loads. And Barry has got some amazing concentrate. The spotted dick is really, really good.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Does sound
Yeah,
nice.
I think you'd like that. I think you'd like this one. It's a very good one. And Andy's just in the process of making me some salt. So we'll see how it works with salts next.
Yeah. So much good info out there.
Yeah.
DIY, indeed. Barry and Scott came in the same time, and I couldn't help thinking Barry Scott. Sit it bang.
I think the price of like empty bottles and there's that to put your juices in. They're not that much, are they? I think
Pennies, like 10 ml bottles of pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are dead cheap.
I mean, they're obviously the ideal size to when you're just experimenting on.
Well, when you're making if you want to just like test out how much, like, because obviously there is guidelines of like you need 20% flavor to this for this recipe.
Yeah, but on these calculators, they are pretty good. I mean, you follow them, and then there's different videos and this, that, they just follow how to do it all, and then I mean, like for example, like
as we were saying last week,
yeah,
that tobacco, the Tabaccaria, you said it is a bit much. The flavor, the ratio they said to you to do it at is a bit a bit too much. So you always have to play a bit around with your recipes and get the ratios right.
Yeah, so I basically got that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. And that, and I just put all the VG, PG, whatever it is together, shook it up, and off I went. So it can be as easy as that if you want to do it that way. But some people love getting involved.
Yeah.
Go on, Steve. Sorry.
I was going to say, because a lot on this calculator, obviously you can put in what size bottle you do in, and then you'll break it down how much you want, and then you don't have to think, well, how do I know how much to put into this 10 ml bottle, 30 ml, 50 ml bottle? You just put in like that, and he'll work it out for you. And and if an idiot like me can have a go at doing it, then anyone else can. So
I've messed around a little bit with it. I haven't got greatly into it, but I just found it. I don't know. I just found it massive faff, and I just thought, no. I've done a little bit of work at work, as well. So since then, so I'm probably a little bit more experienced in it now, to be honest, because I have a little play sometimes.
Is he saying it's very simple, or is he calling me very simple?
I'm probably calling me very simple, to be fair. Julian does a bit of mixing. He knows what it's about. He does some mixing at work.
Does he?
Yeah.
Not very good at doing double concentrates, though, is he?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I did mention that to him a few weeks back, actually, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get it done." And then I think it's very manic at the minute, so I think it's just slipped his mind.
It only takes about 6 months. I don't know.
But yeah, it's good. It's something that I may try, because I wouldn't mind. Like this is 6 milligram. This La Tabaccaria. And although the flavour's a bit, I found it really pungent at first, but now I've actually got used to it, so it's not so bad. But yeah, sometimes freebase is the way to go as well. If you want that throat hit, for someone that's just trying to get off the cigarettes, probably that throat hit. I have people coming in the shop sometimes saying to me that they want a tobacco liquid, and it can't be salts. They want a proper hit at the back of their throat when they inhale it.
You heard about something like that? How you feel?
You what? Sorry.
Phil's on about the I saw a Tibby approved disposable. You turn and click on the different flavours. I mean, talk about taking a bit. we did get sent these, by the way. I didn't go out and buy it.
Julian, we know you're a busy man, mate. Me especially. I see you on a daily basis.
Flavours on them are shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
But yeah.
I'm just going to take my La Tabaccaria to Andy and say, help.
Yeah.
Help me make this right.
Yeah, there's some of the tobaccos, like the net tobaccos and stuff, is never anything I've really got involved in until this.
Yeah.
And it is a total different flavour experience. I'm not going to lie. It is a total different flavour experience. But I've got to be in the right mood. Normally I'm fruits, desserts, and that's about it. But tobacco every so often, it's quite nice. I never thought I'd say that, but I am saying it.
He's saying it.
It's weird, isn't it? Why would, after years of smoking, why would you think, oh, I'll tell you what, I just fancy a bit of tobacco? Because I wouldn't just go and help myself to a fag and say, oh, I just fancy a B&H. Because I don't.
No, I don't.
No.
Some days.
Other brands are available, obviously.
Yeah.
We do not condone smoking on this channel.
For me, to be honest, though, for me, my little vice was a cigar, though.
Yeah.
No, never really got into cigars.
I used to like the Swisher Sweets. They're like
Swish.
American, I think, and they had a really sweet tip.
All right.
Excuse the expression. And I used to like licking a sweet tip. To be honest, it was all right. Yeah, they're all right. I used to have one of those once in a blue moon, but not very often.
Wicklicker Delta. I can't say I've ever tried that.
No, I haven't tried that. I find if I'm going to do tobaccos, I just want tobacco. I don't do RY4s. I find them a bit weird, personally. For me.
Yeah.
That wasn't a vice. That was Deley.
I don't mind a sweet tobacco, Liz is saying.
No, I don't mind a RY4. Nice sweet tobacco.
As well as low as 12%.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be really in the mood for a tobacco.
Yeah. This show pretty much is, or on a Friday or a Saturday night, is about the only time that really comes out, to be honest. But there's a lot of I remember there being a lot of really shit tobaccos as well. I remember when I first started vaping, there was some rough ass,
God awful.
And back in those days, you literally had like a tobacco, a menthol, a pear drops maybe, and like a tropical fruit thing. And really, there wasn't loads more. I mean, there was, but not that I would have tried anyway.
Hang Sen with their 20 different tobaccos.
Yeah, did a few, didn't they?
I used to hate stocking up the Hang Sen shelves. Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm just multitasking as we go through chat. I think I speak for nearly everyone. We did not quit smoking to vape tobacco. Yeah.
No, but I do find myself more and more recently like enjoying a tobacco vape every so often. It's not like a daily thing.
No, not for me either.
It's like
there have been good ones out there. If they're mixed in with something else. I mean, like that one that Bogan did a little while ago, that plum job, yeah, plum and tobacco, that kind of thing like that, I don't mind. But if it's just that's all you're tasting is like a tobacco flavour, whatever like that, then that's not for me at all.
Yeah, it's horses for courses, they say, don't they?
Yeah.
Ian Thomas, how are you, my non-cloudy friend? Hope you're all good. Yeah, it's what I've always avoided. I used to avoid them as well. When I literally did. I vaped tobacco twice or something when I first started. Thought that's disgusting. Then stopped, and then it was literally probably 5-6 years before I even touched any liquid that had.
I think for me, it wasn't. I was thinking, I'm going to have a tobacco flavour, and it's going to get me back smoking again. It was just that the ones I had tried were absolutely disgusting, and it just put me off them for ages.
Yeah, I tried giving up initially with like a menthol because that's what I used to smoke, menthol roll up, and it was awful. Like a menthol tobacco, and it was awful.
Yeah, I think it's only been about the last year or so that I've tried different ones and that. I can't remember who did one. Is it Just Juice or?
Just Juice.
Oh, they did nice
like a sweet lemon Cubana or one. That was all right.
Yeah, I think they did. Did they do a lemon one as well?
Oh, I can't remember.
Because I was sent out a little pack and they had a few different ones in there. I can't remember them all now.
I'm saying that though, the ones we got, what they call Exo Havana, whatever, the ones that did look like cigars or whatever.
Yeah.
Back up, they weren't too bad, but
no, they're all right.
That was a bit more of a gimmick because it looked like a cigar, but then again, that's a disposable, so that'd be going as well. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they'll be gone. But I do still. I've mentioned it before on the show, and I mention it again. I do want to get a hold of a pipe. I do. An e-cig pipe. Definitely.
There's
fancy doing
a
that.
couple of good sites that do.
Yeah, there is. They're always a little bit. I'm tight, and
Get the Gandalf.
I don't.
You look
Yeah,
good with a
I
Gandalf.
know.
Big long one.
I just wish that I'd got one of those smock ones back in the day because you can't get those for rocking or shit anymore.
No.
Can't think what they're called. Guardian.
Yeah.
I wish I got one of those, but I didn't. So
The battery life on them wasn't amazing, to be honest.
No.
It's only a tiny little.
I mean, if you can get one with a 510 as well, then obviously you can. Your possibilities are endless, really, aren't they?
Yeah, tiny little batteries. So have a look.
Got bigger batteries in the drawer underneath my bed.
You need a vape smarter pipe. Lizzie
Yeah,
said.
I know. They're lovely, aren't they?
Also need a mortgage.
They're amazing. They're amazing. I wish I was in a.
Yeah.
If I saved up, if I saved up all through the year, then I could possibly, I would probably be able to get one at Expo each year. But I don't save. I'm not very good at saving, to be honest.
Let's have a look. Oh no, that's all right. Fair enough. Advertise. Come to this site. Have a look at this, and you click on the site, and they're closed.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good.
What about these fellas?
I do like the idea of a pipe.
Ian does want a Minikin V2 as well.
Hmm?
Well, this site just clicks on in French, so I'm just guessing what.
Faxi offered me a Minikin, but I was a bit too hard up at the time to invest in one, so I didn't get one.
Yeah, so the one I have found here, it's on a French site. It's the Crivap box e-pipe plus stem Gandalf 18500, and
that's probably the one.
It's like 220 euros, but that takes a 18650.
Oh, that's not so bad. See, half decent battery life if you put the right.
I like that. You pay 220 euros, but you got to buy the tank separate. And the battery. It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, some nice ones out there, but I'm
yeah.
just really tight and I don't really want to spend stupid money.
Yeah, I think like someone there put
Any money.
Vape Smarter.
Yeah, very smart.
The Mac ones are cheaper than you think.
Oh, are they?
Mm.
Mac. I like to have a chip. I don't mean chips and gravy. I mean a chip. What was that? I've got a Gandalf. What? Sorry, I missed it. I've got a Gandalf 5-stack. Birdie, why am I not surprised, mate? Why am I not surprised?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot out there, isn't there? It's just finding exactly what you need. Have we got a guest on next week, by the way? Or was it the week after we've got a guest?
I think it's the week after. It is.
That's cool.
Ian from Black Rose.
Not me.
Not you, Ian.
Another person with a great name.
Common.
He's also unbearded as well. So
yeah, which is good because I can't tell you how often I feel very intimidated by the beards on this show.
I did think about not inviting him because of the lack of beard.
Because he didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
That's what. Well, for your 50th, we'll have to chip in for one of those that you just talk over your ears like that.
I'm wondering how long it'll be before I'm outed from this show because I haven't got a beard. Either that or I'm going to have to. Either that or I'm going to have to stick one on and just pretend.
Yeah, marker pen.
Or maybe because I've got glasses, like you two, maybe I can blag it that way. Maybe because I've got.
Yeah, you can blag it that way, I suppose.
I haven't got a beard, but I have got glasses.
Apparently, we won't regret Ian being on.
If your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums.
You won't.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
There's never a
wrong one.
beard. You got 2 mums.
I have. He's a nice chap, is Ian? There we go.
Oh,
He's-
another. Sorry, I was taking that
Yeah,
as
not
me.
you. No,
I was
no,
going to
not
say
you.
rude.
Did you hear about the Vape Smarter Extra? Was a mini RC engine turned into a pipe?
Yes.
You know.
Decent.
It's good looking, that one.
I mean the cat, and that's not your name for your missus. Murder Mittens.
Murder Mittens.
Camry K1000. I've heard about that. I'm gonna have a look at what that is now because I'm interested.
What's the one you sent me?
Camry. I think that's the same one as I sent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the same one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ah, you can't get them anymore. They're out of stock. It seems. Is it? Oh, no.
So yeah, to get the top off the battery, that's a fucker.
Is it?
And then trying to adjust the airflow with them being an absolute.
Been a bit of a tard, I think.
But I mean
Isn't it this?
Worked all right for me.
I mean, look, it's got that sort of.
Oh yeah, it's got an old school tank on it. You can put any sort of tank on it.
Is it those? Is that the right one?
Yeah, they're like that. Yeah.
They look like when you're in an auction house.
Yeah.
Doing it and giving it. When they do the
Well,
countdown.
like
and poof. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, the thing is, it does come with another drip tip apart from the other one, but then I wouldn't use that one because it's metal, and then I'd feel like a hamster trying to get some water.
Trying to suck some water out.
There are some codes scrolling around the bottom there, by the way, everybody. If you would like to use them, please feel free.
£35 on Amazon. There you go.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, suits you, sir.
Yeah, I definitely have to get. I don't know what tank I put on that, but
Yeah, a Nautilus V1.
There you go.
If you can find them.
I might even have one of those lying around, you know. It's got to be the mini, though, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, it's huge. Huge.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Someone's got you.
Yeah, someone has to. That's exactly right. 35 quid on Amazon.
the Amazons.
I might check it out.
There used to be. There was a Guardian that took an 18650, wasn't there?
I thought there was, yeah.
There was. It was black. Black, if I remember rightly. It
And
wasn't around long.
Because there was two versions, wasn't there, of the Guardian? Did one have an inbuilt
Three,
battery?
I think.
Was there three?
Yeah, I think there was one that took an 18650, and the others took the smaller batteries, the 18330.
Oh, so they never did one that had an internal battery.
Not in it. I don't think so.
No, probably not. No, it's Smok, because very few of their devices were ever internal battery, were they? They were well into their
not at the time. No.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a 40
you're
watt.
pouring a drink there, is it?
Yeah, no, I'm pouring a drink. I'm not having a Waz. It's fine. I'm not that
I was gonna say,
blatant.
you went before the show, didn't you?
Yeah, I will normally make a mad dash for it if I need to. I won't just, grab my hose in my hand and start evacuating while streaming, because that's a bit wrong.
Yeah, if he's sitting there going, he's having a poo.
Smok, believe it or not, made a 40 watt e-pipe.
They did. Yeah, that was a Guardian 3, I think.
Mm.
To the 18650.
Yeah, so if Smok weren't good for anything, they were definitely good for making that. I've got a love-hate relationship with Smok. I found their coils absolutely dog shit, because I was never a 100 watt vapor, so that was always a bit too much for me. They used to leak, but the mods, to be fair, I never hated. There was some really bad designs.
The X cubes were amazing.
They were nice, actually. Really
Especially the mini. I had a mini one, which was like the whole side fire thing.
Yeah, they brought out a fair few.
Yeah, the mag.
Oh yeah, there's that one.
Mag, yeah.
Oh, look at that colour.
I only bought it because when you did the battery, you pressed the
Oh yes. Get in there.
Pow, pow.
21,700 pipe would look cool.
All right. Just for giggles, I'm going to use it.
I'm gonna use it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Go on, get the smock mag out, Steve.
Would it even fire up?
I hope so. Otherwise, you might see a live death right in the show.
Their devices, though, I always found their devices all right. I mean, they weren't great on design, but I always found...
After a while, the paint started chipping away.
Yeah, the paint was never good. Although, again, on the X Cube, it was fine. I had a red one and it lasted forever. But it's proper powder.
Let's get my hands on an original General 18350 DNA 3040E pipe. You know, I've never owned anything DNA, and I think I need to own something that's DNA because I never have.
Yeah, you do.
I always fancied the Odin.
The first DNA I ever saw, was one that Andy Oakley had. It was the screen was on the bottom. I think it might have been a Vape Shark.
Yeah, a lot of the screens were on the underneath of them, weren't they? Which I'm guessing, from my limited knowledge, is all to do with where the chip sits.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's like this. The screen's on the bottom of this. The only issue with this, I know people don't recommend charging batteries inside their devices, but if you're cut short, you can't just USB it because there's nowhere to plug the USB into. No. I was sat the other day giving it because it just run out, and I thought I want to charge it a bit, and there's no USB, so you have to take the battery out.
That is a great thing about them. Boobs
on your screen.
Like boobs on the screen.
Is it working, Steve?
Oh, there we go. It's a bit of life in it.
Keep saying lock, but I can't remember how you unlock it.
3 clicks, probably.
There we go. Andy Oakley, he had a Vapor Shark RDNA 40.
Oh, okay.
It was lovely. It's lovely.
I can change the wattage on it, but it won't fire.
I'm going down your end of the world in March.
Where?
The first weekend in March.
Where?
West on Supermare.
West on Supermare? You want to take a day trip and come see me then?
I would do, but it's for my birthday, and I think we've got people gathering and stuff, and I might feel a bit rude. We're going go-karting.
It's your birthday.
I know, that's true. That's true. We are going go-karting. I'm very excited about go-karting.
Nice. And Andy's Vape Shark probably is still in use somewhere. He's very thrifty. He's probably still got it in use at home.
Not working, Steve.
No, I can change all the settings on it, but it won't unlock.
What we should do one show, we should just take all our tanks that have been sat around for the last 6 months off of their stand and see what mess we make.
It'd be like my bulk RTA, but the cores were like the same colour as Kurt's shirt.
Yeah, they were proper not great.
Like the other week when I was talking to Steve saying, "Oh, my tank's not leaked at all. It's been sat up here for a week." Picked it up and it pissed everywhere.
Dumped liquid everywhere. Western Supermud, that's the one. Never see the sea. Never see the sea when I'm down there. Rarely do I ever see the sea.
I live right near a beach. Well, I say right near a beach. I live quite near a beach, and I never go. Ever.
I think that's the thing, you see. So, like when we go down there to see our friends, it's like it's amazing. But
yeah,
what's it doing? Is it working, Steve?
Yeah, after about 10 minutes of
nice
heating up.
Hugs. How are you, mate?
No, fuck that.
Thank you very much. I did very much enjoy reviewing that. It's a great liquid.
Probably hasn't worked because I haven't used it for about 5 years. So
it does sound good. Jam roly poly.
Jam roly poly.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds very nice.
It's just kind of just how I wanted it to taste as well, and it did. So I was very happy.
Like jam and roly poly.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Which you would think is easy, but no, desserts are a bit tricky. Desserts are a bit tricky.
Yeah, they can be. There we go. Yes, it's still in use with the original Kanga Tech sub tank on it. Good. I expect to see it next time at the shop. I expect you to have it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kangatech. Honestly, where did they go?
They were back, weren't they?
There you go. My lovely.
They were. Didn't they merge with lots of other companies as well, though? Like
Probably, yeah,
a few
probably.
years back. I'm sure they're all under the same umbrella of whatever company it is. I don't know. I lose track of it all.
Right, we've got 10 minutes left.
What do you want to do? Should we play with ourselves, or should we
pleasure ourselves? I'll tell you what. I think.
Oh no, Kurt's going to press a button.
I think I'm going to press a button.
Right, it's not on me.
I don't know what.
On me.
I don't know what button I want to press though.
My hands are here. Okay. It's nothing to do with me.
I reckon I'm going to do this one.
This is the story of a worm. His name was Itty Bitty.
Oh no.
This is the story of a worm. His name was Itty Bitty. Was living in the inner city. Here's the nitty gritty. Bought 10 baby cats, made a kitty committee. Then he did a little dance, a little giddy jiggy, all night long, getting pretty dizzy. Then he wrote a little song, a nitty bitty ditty, and it goes like.
Everyone thought toast, didn't they? Everyone thought toast.
She stops there, and then it's just like, "What are you doing?"
So here we go.
Just getting into it. And then, yeah, I know. And then toast, yes, Jane, I'm with you on that. There is a new one out, but it's not great. We've mentioned it before, and we're not sure about it, to be honest.
All right, let's have a bit of. That's going to bring on the headache, though. So.
I want to know what the snake bit is all about.
I just don't know. Snake.
When there's badgers, the snakes.
Doesn't even need to be snake involved, does there? Really?
Yeah, anything is with badgers. The only time you see them now is when they're asleep at the side of roads.
I know.
Oh, I hate to tell you, they're not sleeping.
Poor little things. There's not many of those around either. Not many of them around. There is one at the bottom left of our screen, though. He's around.
Badger.
But
then badgers aren't vicious buggers. It's the honey badgers, though.
Oh.
What are they?
Right for your ball sacks, I do. If you're a bloke, obviously.
Right for your knapsacks. It's never good.
No.
It's never good.
So would you rather be trapped in a cage with a friendly lion or a horny badger?
Friendly lion, for sure.
Friendly lion.
For sure.
I can't say horny badger.
I mean, it does depend on what mood I'm in at the time, I guess. But no, I think I'd.
Top left badger beard.
Badger beard.
What there is a lot of weird would you rather's.
There is. Yeah. We were looking on Friday. There was some weird one.
Like there's one. I don't know. Would you rather have teeth for pubes or so? I don't know. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of weird ones.
What site have you been on? Have I ever been chased by a badger? Not knowingly.
Oh, Steve, look, he's not being very nice, is he?
Aye.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Get in there, look. Badger beard.
You see my hair, though? Look at that.
Right.
That's wrong side. There.
Silver.
Why do you think I wear a hat?
Oh, no, that is shockingly bad.
Right.
Welcome to the laid-back, almost badger-styled hairdo.
Laid-back badger show.
You would think I would know, but I have been very drunk on lots of occasions, and I live near farms.
There's some hybrid.
I might not know.
Some hybrid badgers out there.
Oh
dear.
I don't know.
Oh, 19 long. Is it 19? Let's refresh the page.
Refresh.
Oh,
Mine's
22.
17, but now it says 18 because I just liked our own live show. Go on.
What's the new toast?
So we've. I don't even know if I can bring it up. Excuse the expression. Let me just check.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
What's his actual name? Jung Gop or something, isn't it? What's his name?
Have we not got it in the?
I don't think it's there.
Let me have a look.
Oh, the
Yeah, we have.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What the Hungry Bob's new one?
Yeah.
Is it?
This one. I know it's 3 seconds. No, that can't be.
No,
it.
we haven't put it in there.
No.
Let me see if I can do a quick search. How do you even spell his name? H.
HUUBHANGOP.
Oh, I found him. What is that? I can't remember which one it was. It's a bit dodge. I'm gonna. Okay. Right, hang on then. Let me unmute it. Let me screen share. Are we sure we're doing this? Are we doing this?
Do it.
All right, we'll do it. People are asking, so it's only
You're
right
asking
we
what it
do
is. So do it.
Okay. So, I've got people's chat there. Does that matter? I probably shouldn't show people's comments, should I? I don't know how I can play it. I tell you what we'll do. We will upload it for next week because I don't want to get into trouble for showing people's names and stuff on Instagram. I don't know if I would, but I don't want to take the chance. It's a weird one. It's not as catchy either. We are waiting for his latest arrival. Evening. And then we'll see what comes. There was something else. Oh, we need to do this and that. No, we didn't do this and that. Peeps on the replay. Was there any peeps? No, there wasn't. No, there's no one. No one watches us after. So. Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Right, Gaz, how are you, mate?
Right, Gaz.
Sorry, you just popped in briefly.
Yeah.
I always like to say hello. I don't want to seem rude.
Missed him.
Leaving you hanging. Do you want toast? Will that make it up to you?
Should we go for the full 54-second one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Helen, sorry, and anyone else that dislikes
We're
it.
We're not sorry.
We're not really sorry.
Waar is mijn tosti-apparaat? Waar is mijn tosti-apparaat? Waar is mijn tosti-apparaat? Waar is mijn tosti-apparaat? Ik kan hem niet vinden in de keuken, kan hem niet vinden op het toilet, kan hem niet vinden in de kamer, had ik maar beter op hem gelet. Hij staat ook niet in de bijkeuken en ook niet in de schuur. Ik zag hem net nog liggen in de la 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 la
The thing is with that video, I don't know why he's looking for a toaster machine under the cushions in on his sofa.
I mean,
That's
I don't know about you, Steve, but I've lost my toaster in many places. But under the sofa probably isn't one of them areas that I've lost it, if I'm honest.
Saying that, I did find that our waffle machine under my pillow. In the bedroom.
Was it on?
Oh, yeah.
Just laying there like, ooh.
Waffles.
It's an ideal way to get rid of them ear hairs, though, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have brought up ear hairs on the show. I apologise.
Yeah.
He has.
There's no need.
There was no picture of the week this week because we were a little bit lazy and didn't get one.
We were a little bit lazy. Yeah.
We're
going to have a little gathering on Friday night because we're hoping to have a gathering on Friday nights. We've got to do some e-liquids.
We've got a few. We've got build up. Yeah.
Yes.
And as we all know, there's nothing worse than a build up.
No, got to get rid of it. Nothing worse
than
than that.
Ain't a thought.
So expect to see some reviews on the channel
shortly.
Good. Always love doing a review with you guys. Always makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's
makes
always a
me
bit of
laugh.
fun, isn't it? Always a bit
Yeah,
of fun.
definitely. You get to try some nice juices as well, which is always a bonus.
It's National Bob Marley Day tomorrow.
Is it? Oh, there's a film out as well, isn't there? I went to the cinema with Litland, and there's a Bob Marley film coming out.
Yeah.
Is it one of them biopics?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I might watch that. I have also, what is the? Oh, gone over.
Oh,
I've also want to watch. I've been told to watch that Chernobyl. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I've seen most of it.
yes.
Well, what me
me.
and Helen have been watching on Netflix called Griselda.
Oh,
Zelda.
yeah. I've seen
It's
that.
about a South American woman that comes to Miami in the late 70s and becomes a massive drug dealer.
Oh.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, there's a few out there. I reckon we should do a show one night on
Show?
on
We
box
did a
sets,
show tonight.
box sets and films and stuff.
Yeah,
I think we
should.
did it. We've done it before, but it was a long time ago. So
Yeah, do it
if that's
next week.
something that people would like to see, because it's always quite interesting. Any topic, in fact, any topic that anyone's got in chat, please pop over to the Laid Back Vape Show group and post in there ideas that you would like us to talk about and discuss. Because this isn't, we're here talking, but this isn't our show. This is much your show as it is ours. So let's know.
I think Chernobyl, the series, that was on Now TV or the Sky thingy, I think. The actual TV series. I think on Netflix there's documentaries type things on it, but the TV.
I don't know. I didn't watch that either. I wasn't.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Right, we should let everyone get on with their evenings, really, shouldn't we? I'll hand it back over to Steve.
Yes. Steve. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight, giving us your input. We always love having you in here. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out if you haven't already, and hit the subscribe button if for some reason you haven't already. And we'll see you again next week. And as far as I know, it is just the three of us again.
I think it is next week. And I think the week after it is then Ian from Black Rose.
Like I said, if you've got any subjects you would like us to talk through, then put them in the comments down below, and we'll try and read them next week, and then we'll try and get that onto the show. Yes. So thank you very much for everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Keep it sane.
Keep it erect.
And direct.
Ciao for now.
If someone wants to press the stop button in a little bit, that'd be great. See you in a moment.
Bothered.
Bye, everyone.